Hi, my name's Nadine Allen, and I thought I'm gonna make this video so that you can connect also to the energy field of your business. Everything's energy, and our business has its own energy. Now, as a backdrop of the video, I gave some animals on the farm, so you will occasionally hear during my videos dogs barking or other animals making sounds. And that is part of life. So yes, the energy field of your business. So what I do first is I go and I sit with my animals, with the herd, and I connect to the Mother Earth as well, to watching animals, to really letting go of my thoughts. I found to begin with a grounding and energetically connect to the energy of animals around you and Mother Earth is a great way to start connecting to the energy of your business. So once I come into that state, I'm really like, okay, I'm grounded. I'll go back into my office. And in my office, I always have tons, heaps of essential oils sitting there. I often use rose or a blend called Elevation, but the rose oil is really good to connect to my heart. And then I take a crystal. In my case, I chose a blue apatite. It's quite a big crystal. It's in the shape of a heart, and for me, it is like the heart of my business. And I connect to it. It represents my business, and I say, okay, let's go and have our weekly chat. I like doing this on a Monday in the beginning of the week or during the week when I get so overwhelmed with everything that needs to be done. I go like, no, I am gonna, boom. That was the stone falling, that plock that you heard. So I hold it in my hand. I have it on my heart where I also have that rose oil. And I take a deep breath in. And I reconnect to the grounding I earlier had outside with my animals. As I feel connected to the ground, I imagine myself sitting in a beautiful golden egg in one part of an 8-figure. And in the top part of the 8-figure is my business, in the energy field of my business. First of all, I'm going to clean my egg part, and I'm going to let go of all the energy in there that is not mine, that I've gotten everywhere around me, from courses, from people, from no matter where I picked up energy that's not mine. I let it go. I imagine there's a hole at the bottom of the egg, and it just goes back to where it came from, to that hole, all gone. And then I fill myself up with my own energy. I just say it, you just go, please now bring back all my energy, the energy that I want to work with now. And you become like really sovereign and very authentic. It's important to be authentic in the way you show up when you communicate to the energy of your business. Because if you're showing up with an energy that's not yours, but that you, because you have done all these courses and you've known all these marketing techniques and whatnot, and then you might think this is how I need to show up in my business, and that's not you. So I'm explaining here a bit why we do what we do. I like to do that. When I don't understand why things are, I can't do it. I'm a typical questioner in personality type. So this is why we do that. We come into our authentic self. If I find that there's I sometimes have in the back of my mind an idea that keeps jumping up front and that's standing in the way from me to progress to the next part of this exercise, I take my fountain pen to paper and I write it on paper and I say, listen, you stressful thought, I can't deal with you right now. I'm going to write you out. That could be anything, a problem with, for example, a husband or or my reconciliation in my bookkeeping not going the way I want. It could be anything that you just is this nagging thing. I go like, I'll write it out and say, I'll deal with you later. And then we can forget about that and we can be fully present again in our own egg, in our own energy field. And then from my heart, I connect to the center of that golden 8, to the center, the heart energy of my business entity. Now feel how that feels. Feel into that. Let your heart muscle relax. And go, okay, oh, this feels good. And if you are like me, intuitive with visions, you might get a vision of how your business looks like. You know, sometimes my business looks like it needs water, like a plant. Or you could say to your business, if you don't work with plants, you could say, just give me the feeling, a feeling of what you need right now. And that could be compassion, that could be understand, it could be anything. Just relax and take your time when you do this. You're not in a hurry. Concentrate on your heart, on breathing deeply, and go with wonder. Like, I wonder what my business looks like. I wonder how it feels, how I can nourish it. That's why I like to see my business as a plant, because I planted a seed from my desire. I had a certain desire of how I want to be of service. For example, in my case, I know that I am here to help people to find their worthiness, and also to help, especially when you have a lot of stress in a corporate life and you want to go and have a rural lifestyle, because that's what I did, how to do that transition, how to do this transformation in your life. So I connect like, okay, this is why I'm here, to share my experience and help people along that path that can be very hard to do just by yourself. And then I connect with that. So my business knows, okay, I'm here to help. Now, what does the business need? And that could be that you might need to get a business coach, or that might need to be that you need a tapping session, EFT. It might need that it says, go outside and just sit in nature and chill out. It could be anything that your business needs. And the more you connect to the heart of your business, to the essence, and that sovereign energy field that a business is, you could see that you connect to the heart. But even though if your business is you, like in my case, and I've written a memoir about my life, how I moved from Belgium to Australia, you know, with 2 suitcases, all these things, they're me. And what I do I bring spirituality into helping people to find this transformation without doing a spiritual bypass. I guess that's why I call myself a spiritual personal trainer. Like, I make sure people do the weight training, the spiritual lifting of the weights. And that is me. So I often go and derail and take things personal within the business, which no, the business has its own energy field, and that'll free up for you to grow at your pace and for the business to grow at its pace. Otherwise, when I wasn't doing that, before I started doing this practice, I would feel depleted, and I would feel like I was just, you know, like a slave of my business. Like, it was a job. It was like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. I'm not in the mood or whatever, because I thought I was the business, but I'm not. I'm me, and the business is the business. So, yeah, I would love for you to try that out, that deep connection, and to connect also to your desires. What do you desire? What does the business desire? And where in the middle of that 8 of the both hearts, where is that common part? And if it is something that your heart is easily filled with and that you can easily share, then your business is suddenly so much easier to run because you don't pour from an empty cup. You know that is what you do anyway. It is what you always have to do for yourself. In my case, fill yourself up with self-worth. And then I share it easily because it's what I do. You know, I feel the love going through me. My heart opens up. I'm like, oh, I'm ready to share. So you avoid being overworked. You avoid being overreaching. If you sometimes have clients that you don't know how to deal with, you go into this space, you go, how can I serve without losing myself as a, because you can't be of service for other people if you are not fully present. If it's not from your heart, you can't do it. You feel like you're, yeah, in a way prostituting yourself. And this is also for your marketing. Do your marketing from that heart space. Then, if you know what you have needed while you went to where you are now, and how people helped you, weren't you happy actually that they made you aware, that they sent you an email and said, oh yeah, you could sign up for this. I mean, I had lots of coaches and teachers and things, and I'm happy that those people showed up in my life, that they did marketing. Otherwise, how would I know about them? So I especially recommend this exercise also if you feel stressed around marketing. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can subscribe here to my YouTube channel if you feel called to do so. You can go to my website, nadinellen.com, and there's also a place where you can subscribe to an email list if you like to get weekly emails with my vlog. There's so many things we can stay in contact, and I hope you have an amazing day filled with miracles, and I'm sending you lots and lots of love. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.